We got a new teaser trailer for Inside Out 2, so let's talk about everything that you need to know.
Let's get straight into it. We were introduced to a new emotion, anxiety. This is the first new emotion we see for Inside Out 2 and the only emotion that we see in the trailer. Although we do see the names of the other new emotions at the very end of the trailer, which will be envy, embarrassment, and ennui, which basically means boredom or even kind of like a tiredness.
Although we don't get to see what these new emotions look like in the trailer, we do get to see it in their new poster, which is super cool. I love the design of it. In the poster, we see the classic emotions standing on top and all of the new emotions are under, peeking out. On the very left side, the first emotion that we see is envy. She is the light blue emotion with the sparkle in her eyes. All we really get to see is her eyes and her hands a little bit, but I am excited to see the design of all these new characters fully because we do get to see the anxiety emotion and she is super cute, super fitting for the emotion anxiety. She's got a cute outfit on. I am very excited to see the full design of all of these characters because it seems like they really put a lot of thought and effort into the designs for them for sure.
Envy looks like she's gonna be a smaller emotion, but our next emotion we see is embarrassment, which he looks like he's probably gonna be the biggest out of the four and out of the original emotions as well. As we can see, he has giant pink hands. And I think that's kind of cool because it shows he's this big character, but he's really gonna be this smaller character on the inside.
So we already know anxiety, so that brings us to our last character, Ennui, who is going to represent boredom and maybe even a little bit of reluctance, which I think that makes sense for someone to be feeling during this time of their life.
Something people have been pointing out is that none of these emotions were present in the minds of Riley's parents. And this is true, but we think that maybe they could explain this by the core emotions kind of take control of the panel once they get more comfortable with each other and these other emotions are busy doing something else at that time. There's a couple routes they could go, but we'll just have to see how they explain this.
At the end of the first movie, we saw the emotions get a new panel, and the red button was an addition to this new control panel. It's weird how they didn't know what the protocol for this button going off was, considering there were mind manuals that explained apparently everything there is to know about the mind in the first movie. I mean, I guess it makes sense because how often do you really read the manual to explain something?
What's cool about this is it was just a small joke at the end of the movie, but it also set up the entirety of this next film. The whole idea of it, seeing how Riley and her emotions handle going through this time in her life. And lastly, this movie is going to be coming out sometime in June 2024. We're super excited for this movie and to see where it goes, and all the character designs look really good, so we're both really excited for it. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As he said before, let us know what you think about Inside Out 2 in the comments and what direction you guys think they're going to go in for this movie. Subscribe for more updates and videos like this, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.